Hey guys, what's up? We're back for another live stream. Welcome everyone, and I'm super excited to be back with you guys to do another fun minifigure unboxing, unpacking, unopening. It's gonna be fun. So let's see who we've got in the chat here so far. We've got Aunt Lemon in the chat, Joe Scope 5. What is up, everyone? Super excited. Drew, what's going on? We've got a lot of people here, and as you can see, I have 14 Lego Ninjago movie collectible minifigure series. Oh, the Cool Zone's in Cancun. We've got people coming in from all over. Hello, welcome to the show, everyone. We're back and we're doing a minifigure unboxing. You guys liked when I did this for one of my first live streams in a while, and we'll have to see which ones are going to be in these bags. You guys are typically really good at guessing which ones that I got, and I will tell you that this is not the complete series. But there's still one I can't find. So I was actually at my local Barnes & Noble bookstore, and I found these. They were actually only $3.95 each, so that's a pretty normal price, and I had to pick up as many as I could get. So we've got plenty of people coming into the chat now, and let's talk a little bit about which minifigures I already have. So as you remember, Warner Brothers was really nice to send me a box full of stuff, and in it, I got this guy from the Shark Army. So we've already got him. And then we also already have the anglerfish, this one from the Shark Army as well. And then the last one that I had from that box was the Shark Army General, this one, which was really cool and one of my favorites for sure. And then off camera, I know I actually picked up two more that I already opened, so I'm going to show you guys. And here we go. We've got Jay, so I've already got a Jay, very cool. And then I also, when I was on a work trip, I actually picked up this guy at a Target. So we've got 5 of them already, and we'll have 14 more when we're done, which means I'm only missing 1. I know, isn't that the worst? All right, so let's get right into it. Let's open up our first one, and then I'll be taking questions and such as we go. So here we go. All right, leave your guesses. What's going to be in this first bag? Like I said, you guys are always so good at guessing, so let me know what you guys think is in this bag. All right, there's going to be a lot of trash when this is all done, right? All right, let's try to open it up on camera. Oops, the package isn't even opened all the way. All right, we've got some guesses here. Jay, Kai, Sensei Wu, Zane, the Ninja Lloyd, the N-Pop Girl. Lots of good guesses, but the first one is Zane. So some of you guys were right. That's awesome. Zane is honestly one of my favorites from the movie so far. We haven't seen too much of him, but that's because I think he's going to have some really good one-liners. So I'm very curious to see really how the character is. I love the actor though. He's really funny. All right, I'm going to put the big wide smile version of him. And then let's go ahead and put on his brand new hairpiece. So let's sit him up here and put this down. Look at that, guys. He looks so great. I love the new hairpiece, too. Very funky. And we've got a recolor of that backpack. And so far, we're off to a really good start. I think I'm going to put this off in the corner here. Maybe they can hang out back there. All right. So we've got some questions here in the chat. I'll take a couple questions. And the first question that we have is, I missed who said it, but somebody asked, how long have I been into Lego? And I've actually been into Lego for a really long time, really ever since I can remember. So I've been a fan since I was a child, and I had a lot of the old sets, like I remember when the original Star Wars sets came out, but I even had sets from before then, some old space sets that I inherited, and some other good stuff. So all right, we got another question here from a couple people that asked, which is my favorite in the series? And sometimes I think you have to see them to really be able to pick your favorite, but for right now, I'm going to say my favorite is the N-Pop Girl, just because I love that Harley Quinn hair, and I love Unikitty, so I think this is a pretty fun one. All right, so the Cool Zone asks, where do you get Lego Ninjago movie minifigures? And right now, they're out everywhere, so you should be able to find them at most of your local toy stores. But like I said, I found this at a Barnes & Noble bookstore, so they also have them at places that aren't toy stores. All right, guys, what's going to be in this bag? Leave me your guesses. Somebody says, Star Squid Studios says it's going to be Lloyd. Darius says it's going to be Cole. Stitch says it's going to be Guitar Guy. Let's find out. And I don't think I saw anyone guess this one, but it's actually Coco or Misako. A lot of people in my comments are saying, don't call her Coco, call her Misako. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about the name, because obviously they're going for kind of a more updated version of the character. She's a lot younger. But let me know what you guys think about the Coco nickname. So let's go ahead and snap her bag in place. And here we go. So we've got a lot of mixed opinions here. A lot of people are saying Coco, a lot of people are saying Misako, but let's look. So she looks really great, and it's actually a very useful figure. I feel like you could put this in, your Lego City or wherever you want it. So this is a very good figure. It does say Coco on her little name badge there, and I really love the chopsticks in her hair. I think that's a really fun, unique piece. She's got the bag. Overall, pretty nice minifigure. All right. Do you think that they will release images of the new UCS Falcon on Tuesday? I haven't heard anything about it being on Tuesday. Obviously, they did announce that it will be coming out on October 1st. So I'm hoping we'll see something, but I'm not thinking we might see it too soon. We'll have to wait to be sure, but who knows? All right. Stuff Cinema asks, why did they change the name for, I'm guessing you mean Coco? And I'm not sure. Maybe because Misako was kind of like an old woman and they wanted a younger look, so they gave her kind of a shortened name. We'll have to see. Retro Rangers asks, what does USC stand for? Well, USC, I'm guessing you mean UCS. And UCS is Ultimate Collector's Series. So this is the Ultimate Collector's Series Millennium Falcon. All right, let's of course open up another one. What do you guys think's in this one? And while you guys put your guesses, I'll answer another question. We've got a question here. Will I get the LEGO Dimensions Wave 9 packs? And if you know me and you've been a fan of the channel, then you know I'm definitely going to be getting all of Wave 9. The Powerpuff Girls figures look great. The Beetlejuice figure looks amazing. So I definitely need to get as many of those as I can. And I'll definitely pick up Teen Titans Go and everything. Because when you've bought every other wave besides Wave 9, you've got to get the rest of them. All right, let's see what is going to be in this bag. Here we go. All right, I'm kind of hoping that this one will be another one of the Ninja. Let's find out. All right, so taking out the paper, and ooh, it's Sensei Wu. So I should say Master Wu, because Wu got a name change, a bit of a name change in this one too, because now he's called Master Wu instead of Sensei Wu. So let me go ahead and put on the leg detail, this kind of skirt piece. And these are always a little bit cumbersome to put on camera. They're a little bit hard to wrap around. But if you just take your time, it usually works out. So let's see what we got. Questions in the chat. Let's see. Somebody asks if I'll say their name. I will if you ask me a good question. All right, somebody asks, for April Fools, can I do a video on Mega Blocks or Mega Constructs? I mean, it wouldn't be much of an April Fools if I already told you what I was going to do now. So Drew says that's a pretty cool skirt piece. I definitely agree. James Coleman asks, will I get the Lego Ninjago City set? And I definitely will get it, but I might not get it right away, because it's very expensive, as I know a lot of you guys have left me comments about, but I definitely want to get it. It just looks really amazing, and it's definitely one of those showpieces that's really cool to have in your collection. I feel like as I've gotten older, part of me has started to think, maybe I don't need every set ever. Maybe it's more important that I get these really cool, these really cool sets that are just cool display pieces that when people come over, they can enjoy. So let's take a look at Master Wu. He looks pretty nice, and it's a pretty it's just a slight update to the normal Wu design, but I think the skirt piece adds a lot of detail. And then we also have the cornflakes. And so this looks pretty funny, and it's a useful piece, and it's print, which is always really nice. Nothing on the back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put Wu over on this side. And if you guys know me, I will probably knock down one of these figures at some point. All right. Let's go ahead and say what. So we've got a question here from Hammer Time Gamer. Do you think the Ninjago movie will be in Dimensions? And I do not. A lot of you guys already know LEGO Dimensions is looking more and more like it's actually going to be canceled, that the rumors are true. And the LEGO Ninjago movie video game certainly doesn't help those rumors. So I think that because there exists its own video game, it's very unlikely that we'll see them come to LEGO Dimensions. So that's my opinion, but we'll have to see. All right. Of course, we're going to open up another one. Let's see. D4 David asks, will I do any gameplay vids? Yeah, you know, I did a couple for LEGO Dimensions like way back in the day, but I think what I might end up doing is some live streams with video games, if that's something that you guys would be interested in. So let me know in the comments if seeing me do some live gameplay or gameplay at all is something that you're interested in, because the more I hear from you guys, then the more I'm willing to do those kinds of things. Juan asks, would I rather watch the Ninjago movie or the Ninjago TV show? So I think right now I'm probably just more excited for the movie, so I think that's probably what I'd pick. But if you haven't watched the TV show, it's very good, so I highly recommend it. And it's on Netflix, the first 5 seasons, so if you guys have that. All right, we've got the Darius thinks it's the sushi chef, and we've got some other guesses for Jay and for N-Pop Girl, so yeah. The Awesome Inventor asks, when did I start liking Ninjago? And actually, I'm more of a recent fan of Ninjago. I didn't collect a lot of the sets, especially from a few of the first years, but in anticipation of the movie, I actually went back and watched like the entire series. So I'm really only a recent fan, but it doesn't mean I'm not a big fan. All right, so we've got some guesses for Cole, and let's see. Oh my God, guys. Somebody guessed it, so if you guessed it, you get all the credit for the guess, but we do have my favorite, the N-Pop Girl. I'm super excited for this one. This is the one I've been wanting the whole time. We've got this really cool skirt piece, which was first introduced in the LEGO Collectible Minifigure series for the ballerina. And now we have it in really cool colors. I mean, look at the colors on it. Very cool. And we've got that Unikitty design, which I just love. I mean, this character is just like pretty silly, and that's exactly why I love it. Because I feel like LEGO is supposed to be fun, and this movie is just super funny, so I think it's going to be good. Let's see. Just going to put it on, and I'm going to stick the teddy bear into her hand, and then we'll have this one complete. I'm just flipping around the hand here. Let's see. Do you think that they spoiled too much of the Ninjago movie from LEGO Mark Studios? Yeah, you know what? I do. After going through every LEGO Batman movie trailer with you guys, I do start to wonder, am I too spoiled for the movie? Can I even enjoy the movie anymore? But the thing is that there's always surprises, and there's always like different jokes and things that we didn't hear about and that are funny and surprising. So you know what? They're definitely showing a lot, but I don't think they've spoiled the whole movie, because I still think that there's a few surprises. We already know that there's some additional villains coming that we haven't really seen too much of, and I just have a feeling that the story will be a little bit surprising. All right. Ryan Bernstein asks, do you think that Lloyd, it scrolled pretty fast, but I think it said, do you think Lloyd will start off evil? And no, I don't. Obviously, it looks like right at the beginning of the trailers when Garmadon is attacking the city, Lloyd seems to be already good and already part of the ninja team. So I don't believe he'll start off evil like he did in the show. So that's my opinion. Let's see. Alfonso asks, how is the Quake mech going to balance? So for those of you guys who aren't familiar, the Quake mech is actually Cole's mech, and it sits on one big wheel. So obviously if it's sitting on one big wheel, it should tip forward or backward if it's just standing on its own, especially if it's not running. And so my guess is that if we get that as a set, it's going to come with some sort of a stand. Whether it's a stand that it docks in, or like some sort of a kickstand that flips down, there'll be some way to keep him upright, because otherwise it really wouldn't work. Let's see what else do we got in the chat. I'll answer one more question. Joker Todd asks, do you think there will be a second The LEGO Batman movie minifigure series? So a lot of people are talking about the rumors about a second wave of that series. We still do have a few different characters that we haven't gotten yet. So we've got Clock King, Gentleman Ghost, you know, a few of those other ones. So I would really love if they came out with another series, because as you guys know, I'm just a huge fan and I just love everything from the movie. So if it's up to me, I'd say yes. But, you know, you never know. I think the LEGO Simpsons Series 2 was a huge surprise when that came out, and it was a little bit later after the first one. So, you know what? I would never put it past them. So I'm going to slide over my camera just a touch. Sorry, everyone. All right. Let's open up another bag. Let's see. Brick Kids asks, I think, which character do I want the most? And the one that I wanted the most was the N-Pop Girl. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I already got her. So let's see. We've got some guesses here in the chat. Cole or Lloyd and Jay. And Lloyd is a good guess because there are 2 Lloyds. So if you guess Lloyd, you could be right. All right, let's see what's inside. We've got Warlord Garmadon as a guess, so lots of good guesses. And let's cut this guy open. All right, final guesses to get it in. Oh, wow, it is Garmadon in his pajamas. So this is a really funny character. Did I lose the spoon? No, it's right there. So this one, I actually talked to Simon, one of the members of the team that worked on the movie and on the show. You may know him from Twitter and such, at San Diego Comic-Con, and he said this minifigure was his favorite. So one of the guys who works on the show and the movie says this is his favorite, then we've got to pay attention. This one's definitely got to be one of our favorites. I think Garmadon is so funny in all the trailers, and so I just love getting more Garmadons, and we get quite a few. There's the Jungle Garmadon, there's 2 in this series, and then there's the regular kind of Warlord or there's 3 in this series, I should say. And then there's the Warlord Garmadon from the Garma Mecha Man, so lots of different Garmadons. All right. And let me snap this spoon in place and then get on this hat, and I really like this new helmet piece. It's really cool. And I do like how all the Garmadons are pretty tall and kind of funny. All right, let's get this out of the way. So there he is, volcanoes all over the pajamas, and it's just so funny seeing a character in pajamas with 4 arms. It's just the best. It is a little bit funny that we get this piece, and it's just because it's a reuse of a mold, so it does look a little bit odd from the side, but overall, I think the character looks great, especially head on. So very cool. Let me know what you guys think. Great printing on the bowl piece, too. Very cool new bowl piece. All right, let's go ahead and put him next to N-Pop Girl. Smasher X Gaming asks, so what do you think about chrome minifigures? And chrome minifigures are really cool, but sometimes I know they can flake off that chrome material. So the only chrome figure that I have is the chrome Stormtrooper that they did a while back. I actually have like 6 of them, but I've never opened them, so I don't really know how they work and if they're going to flake off like that. And unfortunately, I don't have a Mr. Gold, so that's the one that everyone always talks about. It's definitely on my bucket list of things, but yeah. JJ asks, what about the gold C-3PO? Yeah, I didn't end up getting the gold C-3PO back in the day. I remember I bought a bunch of sets trying to find it, and I did not. So unfortunately, I didn't. But maybe one day I'll end up getting a gold C-3PO, a chrome Darth Vader. I'll get the Mr. Gold figure. I'll get all the minifigures of my dreams. Sub Dewey asks, do you like this design for Ninjago or the original? And actually, I'm a big fan of this new design. I think mostly because I love minifigures and I love getting new parts and new molds. So I really like all the different new hair pieces. The new helmet pieces are really cool. And the new kind of the mask pieces for the ninja is something that they liked so much that they're actually going to carry it on to Season 8. So very cool. All right, let's go ahead and we'll open up another one. Drew Sampson asks, oops, it just scrolled by. Let's see. Do you think the Lego movies are good so far? If so, do you think you will like the Lego Ninjago movie? And actually, I do think I'll really like the Lego Ninjago movie, mostly because I think that the Lego movies have a really great style and a really great sense of humor. So I think as long as those things stay constant, it could be about Batman, it could be about Ninjago, whatever it is, I think it's going to be a solid movie. They've built up a good track record here. They've all been good so far. All right. What's going to be in this one? We had a guess for Kendo Kai. We've got a guess for Jay. So let's see. Cole is someone's favorite. Maybe it'll be Cole or Lloyd. Stitch says it's going to be Robin. Wrong minifigure series. We got a couple guesses for Nia. All right, I won't keep you guys waiting any longer. Here we go. Honestly, this always feels like Christmas morning or something, you know. You get to just open all your favorites, and it's just so exciting. All right, here we go. It is Lloyd. So we had Cereal Bowl Garmadon, and now we have Cereal Bowl Lloyd. So he's not in his pajamas. He's rather in his street gear, but this one is the unique version because it does have his hood piece for his sweatshirt here. I'm going to snap on the head. A couple people got it right. Very cool. And then let's go ahead and snap on this headpiece. So this is actually a pretty neat hood. This turned out pretty cool. A little different, but I like it. And let's snap on his spoon and the cereal bowl. So I really like this version of Lloyd. I think this is a pretty cool one. And it's nice just to get lots of kind of variant versions. And actually, I believe I have the other version of Lloyd right here too. So hold on, let me grab him. All right, so you can see here, it's the same torso and such from the version that comes in the City Chase set, but he's got this different helmet with the headpiece with the hood and the hair poking out. So pretty neat. The coloring's a little bit darker here, you can sort of see. I'm not sure why that's the case, but cool nonetheless. Let's see. Do I like the fire mech of the Lego Ninjago movie? Yeah, I do like it. I actually just built it in my place here, and it's pretty nice, but it obviously would be a little bit better if it had bending knees and some of the other things that we've talked about, but I think overall it's really nice, even in its scaled down kind of form, so that's pretty nice. Leo John Bell asks, how many Lego Ninjago movie sets do I have? And actually, I have most of them. I'm just missing... Which ones am I missing? The Lightning Jet, the Green Ninja Dragon Mech, the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon, Ninjago City, and Destiny's Bounty. But I have all the rest of them. So I'm just kind of slowly picking them up, trying to get, you know, a good deal if I can. But yeah. Peach Lock Cove asks, do I like Ghostbusters and do I want more of those? Yeah, actually I really do. The Ghostbusters Firehouse HQ is one of my favorite sets, and I would love more from Ghostbusters for sure. And supposedly there was a planned set for the new Ghostbusters movie that was supposed to be a second set. That never came, so let's see. Hammer Time Gamer asks, TalkBricks, who is your favorite costume collectible minifigure? I think my favorite costumed figure might be the kind of the Godzilla one, like the dinosaur looking one. I just thought that was so unique when it first came out, and I think the designs held up pretty nicely. Jack Ridge asks, do I like Lego Dimensions? And if you've been a fan of my channel for a long time, I love Lego Dimensions. So super sad about all the rumors, but we'll have to see. All right. Did you know that Lloyd oh shit, I missed the question. Where is it? Did you know that Lloyd with the hood has arm printing? Let's find out. Oh yeah, a little tiny bit of detail right here on the arm. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. And is that different than this one? Yeah, that's so funny. This version doesn't have that arm printing. So thank you very much for pointing that out to us. Very cool. So this one actually is a more special version than you realize. So very cool. Alfonso asks, do you like the new Lego pieces? Yeah, I'm always a huge fan of new pieces. There's a ton for this new movie and like kind of this new wave. Like there's this cool one that's a 2x2 plate, but it has only 2 studs on it. I think that one was a neat one. But yeah. Somebody asked if I'm excited for the new Flash season, and yeah, I'm super excited. Huge fan of the Flash, and I just can't wait for it to come back and see what they're doing next. VTG21 asks, do I own a PS4? And I do. If you guys want to add me on PlayStation Network, my username is just TalkBricks, so you can find me there, and you can add me and see when I'm playing Lego Dimensions. But to be honest, I don't get that much time to play Lego video games because I'm always making Lego videos for you. So it's a tough life when you don't have enough time to play all your video games. Let's see. Stitch302 asks, do I have a Nintendo Switch? And yes, I also have a Nintendo Switch, and I'm a huge fan of it. I picked up Lego City Undercover for that, and so that's the only Lego game that we've got so far, but we're going to get a couple new ones, and I'm probably going to pick it up on my Switch because it's super fun being able to take those games on the go. Let's go ahead and open one more. Leo John Bell asks if I'm excited for Defenders. Yeah, super excited for Defenders. I mean, listen, we've been waiting a long time for all these heroes to team up, and now it's finally here, so very cool. But no spoilers because I'm very far behind on the show, so you'll have to wait until I can catch up there. All right, we've got some guesses. Is it Cole? Is it Jay? A lot of Jays, a lot of Coles. So I'm hoping it's Cole because I feel like a lot of people have been wanting it to be Cole all of these rounds. All right, Riley Taylor asks, how do I win the giveaway? So I assume, oh, it's Kendo Kai. I assume you're talking about the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Vixen minifigure giveaway. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out my giveaway, definitely check the link in the description of most of my videos. Not this one because it's brand new and I haven't had a chance to update the description, but it's I'm giving away the figure that was an exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con, which was Vixen, and so you definitely want to get your chance there. All you have to do to enter is fill out the online kind of entry, so you can subscribe to the channel and then answer a question to earn entries into the contest, and there's lots of other ways to enter, so hopefully one of them works for you and you can get yourself entered, and then all the winners are picked at random, so it's the tool helps me pick them. So here we've got Kendo Kai, and this takes me back to a lot of the other Kendo versions of characters that we've gotten in the past. So it's very cool to get a couple from this movie, and I also have the Kendo Lloyd figure, but I haven't opened that one yet. But it's also really nice that you also get Kai's funky new hairpiece. So let's take a look at that. Psycho Marvel says, congrats on 18,000 subs. Yeah, thanks to everyone. I feel like when people congratulate me on getting to 18,000 subs, I feel like we should all congratulate each other because, you know, honestly, I couldn't get here without you guys. So I really, really appreciate all of you and all of your support. And I appreciate you guys watching the videos and all your thoughtful comments and sharing the videos and telling your friends. And it just really means everything to me because I only get to do what I do because you guys are so supportive. So thank you so much. All right. So yeah, Drew says he likes how it has both hair and the helmet. Yeah, I agree too. And a lot of people are loving the live streams these days. All right, the channel of Lego and More says, Wayne Manor as a direct-to-consumer set, do I think it's possible? You know, it's hard to tell because normally I would say, oh, maybe the Lego Batman movie is far enough away that we might not get any more sets for it. But we do know we're getting at least one more wave of Lego Batman movie sets, so it could be coming out. I certainly hope it does. And I have all the Lego Batman movie sets thus far. I was just a huge fan of the line. So, yeah. A lot of people are seeing rumors of it. All right, Juan asks, Vernie the Robot or Wall-E? And Vernie is from that new boost system. It's very cool that Vernie moves and such, but I just love the build for Wall-E, the Lego Ideas set, so I'm going to have to pick that one. All right, let's open another one. Let's keep the fun going. Lots of Love asks, do you think Lloyd's mother knows he's a ninja? And actually, I believe we already have the answer to that. The director of the film said that Coco does not know. So I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So yeah, it's very cool that not even his own mother knows what's going on. So yeah. All right. What is your favorite Ninjago movie set? Mine is the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. That's a really great set. I think my favorite set, and I think the best set, is the Destiny's Bounty. I got to see all the sets in store. I was actually just at the Lego store yesterday. You may have saw that if you were on my Instagram story. So yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram if you're not. It's just TalkBricks on Instagram. And when I was there, I really loved seeing the Destiny's Bounty. It just looks amazing, and I definitely need to get it. Hammer Time Gamer says, will you make Deadpool Duck a giveaway? Yeah, unfortunately I won't, only because that's the only one I have. So if I gave it to you guys, then I wouldn't have one for my collection. And not that I'm trying to be selfish, but I waited over 3 hours to get it. So I think I'm going to keep that one. All right, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Let's see. Let's see. Joker Todd asks, who is your fave ninja in the movie and in the show? I feel like in the show, I really like Kai because he's like the leader in the show, and I'm always a big Zane fan. But in the movie, it definitely seems like, oh, let's see. Oh, guys, it's Cole. You guys have been really hoping that it was Cole. But in the movie, it definitely seems like Lloyd is more the center of the team. And certainly as the series has gone on the TV show, it's kind of gone that way with him being the Gold Ninja and everything. But it's interesting how it started off kind of differently on the show. All right, let's go ahead and put his helmet on. I mean, his head on. Why do I keep calling these things helmets? And I really like that with Cole, actually, we get 2 new hair pieces. So he's got this civilian look hairpiece, and then he's got his unmasked ninja hairpiece. So Cole's given us a lot of good parts. And he's got this fun boombox. Very cool. Just kind of a recolor of the boombox piece. And actually, you know, one of the, I think it was Series 2 was when we got our first, what do they call him? Like a DJ figure, an MC rapper kind of figure. And he had the boombox back in like Series 2. So very cool. I really love this new hairpiece, for sure. Hammer Time Gamer asks, did you know that Cole's t-shirt actually says AC/DC? Yeah, I did know that. That's pretty funny. Raichu asks, do I like Coco or Masako better? I'm assuming you just mean the name. And I don't mind Coco as a name. I know a lot of people are having a lot of big problems with it, but I like it. I think it's pretty good. Let's see. Blue Ninja Rules the World asks, who do you think should be the Green Ninja? I think that the Green Ninja is who he is. It shouldn't be anyone else. All right. Let's go ahead and see about one more question, and then we'll open it up. Let's see. From Jacob, we've got, what do you think the next Lego movie will be outside the Lego Movie 2 and the Billion Brick Race? I'm guessing Harry Potter, and I'd like a Bionicle one. I think Bionicle is just probably not that likely, just because the series is kind of over, but I think a Lego Harry Potter movie would actually be really amazing. But I wonder if they would do it just because you'd expect all the original voice actors to come back. And I don't know what sort of story they would tell, because the Harry Potter storyline is kind of finished. So we'll have to see. Tilly this says, dude, is the Water Strider good? And the Water Strider is actually awesome. So I just built the Water Strider too. And it's a $30 set, but it has parts like a $50 set. And I think it's a really nice set, and it's really big, which is very cool. So like next to the Fire Mech, it actually looks pretty great. Lego Batman King says, TalkBricks, answer, please, are you excited for the Flash season? And we already answered this a little bit earlier, and I am definitely excited. Let's see. Who is your favorite minifigures from the blind bags? So far, let's say, I think my favorite minifigure is the N-Pop girl, but I think my other favorite from what we've opened today is the Garmadon in the pajamas. I think that one's pretty cool. The Three Hoovies asks, is the jelly sub worth it? Thinking about getting it. So the jellyfish sub is worth it if you really like the build. I think that the build is really cool. It's got that kind of that bubble dome on top, and I think it looks really great. But if you're only into minifigures, the Shark Army figures are not exclusive to that set, so you can get them elsewhere. So I don't know. Maybe, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I wonder if people are going to skip this one. But honestly, I'm a huge fan of all the Shark Army builds. Like, I built the Manta Ray Bomber, and I'm really digging them. So I say don't pass it up, but if you have to be choosy, then maybe you could pass it up in case you don't like those minifigures as much. So what can you say? Chopper Reviews asks, what did you think about Sons of Garmadon, the newest season in Ninjago? So actually, I was at the Ninjago TV show panel at Comic-Con, and I got to see that teaser and hear a little bit about the series when we were there, and it was really great to see it in person and to hear the team that worked on it and how excited they are for Season 8. So I'm super excited. There's definitely some big changes. Lloyd got a bit older. There's actually a new voice actor for Lloyd this year, so there's definitely going to be some big changes, but I think it's going to be really great. Let's go ahead and open this up. Annie Alert says, I'm confused. Is there a new season? Yeah, so Season 8 is coming out soon. So that is the new season that we were talking about. Brickmaster23 asks, what is your favorite Lego video game? So my favorite Lego video game is Lego Dimensions. But I think second to that, I was a big fan of Lego Marvel Superheroes, and I really liked Lego Batman 3. So maybe those are going to be my favorites. Let's see. Somebody asked, it scrolled pretty quickly, should I get Ninjago City or all the Lego Ninjago movie vehicles? And the city is really, really cool. I mean, if you really think that you're happy having that be a big set piece in your room or on your display, and you'd be fine just getting that, then feel free to just get that set. But for me, I'm more about getting more things, more figures, and more variety that way. And so I would lean on getting all the sets, but that's just me, and you've got to, I guess, make your own decision. All right, so we've got some guesses. This could be the Sushi Chef. Let's see. All right, I'm opening this guy up, and let's see who it's going to be. And, ooh, it's the ninja version of Lloyd. So we've got both versions of Lloyd now. Let's go ahead and open and put this guy together. So I'm a big fan of these the kind of the ninja cowl piece here. But I guess I'll show you quickly what he looks like with his hair. Outrageous Pumpkin said, I got the City Chase set yesterday. Yeah, that's a really fun set. We did that as a live build a couple live streams ago, and I really love that set. I like play sets kind of as much as I like the vehicles and other things like that, but I think more play sets is always good. All right, so I'm going to put his hair aside for right now, and I'm going to put on his ninja wrap for his face. And these are really nice, actually. But the one thing that I have noticed, and let me know if you guys have noticed this too, is that when you put on the helmet piece, like or the back part of the piece, is that this little logo is not always perfectly centered. So here, actually, to me, it looks a little bit off to the left. It's kind of nitpicky, I know, but you know, I like when things are perfect. You know, you guys know how serious I am about putting on stickers perfectly, so I always think everything should be perfect. All right, let's see. Paul T asks, do I think they should make more Lego Scooby-Doo sets? And yeah, why not? I was a big fan of the Scooby-Doo line, and if you guys have been a fan of my channel for a long time, you know that the Scooby-Doo line actually helped me get my first kind of big break on YouTube, because I was actually the first person on YouTube to review the Lego Scooby-Doo sets. So a really cool blueprint of the green ninja mech dragon. Very cool. And so yeah, I was actually the first person to get the Scooby-Doo sets and put reviews up on YouTube. So I had a friend who was at San Diego Comic-Con that year where they had those sets available early, and I had him ship them to me from California so that I could make reviews for you guys. And that's what was my first kind of big spike for the channel. So actually I got a ton of new subscribers, a ton of views. Actually, one of those videos is still one of my top 10 most viewed videos. So very cool. All right, let's see what we've got here. Did I ever watch Rick and Morty? Now, I still haven't watched Rick and Morty, but it's certainly on my list. What's my favorite Lego movie? So out of the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie, I really loved both. But I'd have to say that my favorite Lego movie so far is the Lego movie. Just the standard Lego movie. Mostly because I just think it was really unique and it was very new, and so that was my favorite. Somebody asked, I just missed who it was, what do I think about the Master Falls set? And actually, I think that one's really good. I think that a lot of times people don't like those playset sets, and I know looking at the Lego store that one's not selling quite as well as the other ones did, at least from what I can see on the store shelves. But I still think don't pass up on that set. I think that one's really a great set. Let's see. Jack Dunn asks, what is my least favorite Lego set? And maybe I'll say what's my least favorite from this movie. And it's really tough to pick, but for right now, I'll say that my least favorite is maybe the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. Just because I think it looks good, but I think so much of the other sets have really unique things, and the set makes a good kind of first impression, but you know, it doesn't show so much on the inside. It's not super deep when you kind of flip it around. So let's see. If I were to be in Ninjago City, would I be afraid of Lloyd from Hammer Time Gamer? No, I mean, I wouldn't be afraid of Lloyd, but it sounds like everyone's very mad at him because of what his father does. So maybe he wouldn't be my best friend. Lloyd wouldn't be. Maybe the Green Ninja would. Saul Williams asks, is Ninjago good? Yeah, it's definitely good. So definitely check it out. Let's see. Nate Von Hagen asks, should I get the Destiny's Bounty? Definitely get the Destiny's Bounty. I mean, obviously, it's not the cheapest set, but it's really great from a price-to-part ratio. It's super favorable. You know, it's one of those sets where you're getting a ton for your money. So if you can afford it, I would highly recommend it. Super detailed, super great. All right, we've got another question here. Who is my favorite ninja? I always change who my favorite ninja is, but I think for right now I'll say that Zane's my favorite, but just because I think he's pretty goofy. And he certainly looks goofy in this movie. I mean, his giant grin, too funny. Merc Fusion asks, will I get the Ninjago movie on Blu-ray? Probably. I mean, I do have a Blu-ray player, so assuming that it comes out with an exclusive figure, then I'll definitely get it. All right, let's go ahead and we'll open another one. We're getting down to it, not too many more. Somebody asked, what do I think about the Water Strider? And we actually did talk about that a little bit earlier, and I want to say I really like it. So definitely check that one out. It's I think it's one of those ones, again, I think people are going to sleep on, but it's a $30 set that really should be a $50 set, and it makes a really big mech with those long legs. So definitely get the Water Strider. Hardy Home asks, what is my favorite Justice League set? All right, we've got the guitar guy here. My favorite Justice League set might be the Battle of Atlantis, only because it's a really solid set all around. Pretty nice figures, Aquaman looks really great, great price point. The only other set I would say may be kind of up neck and neck with that one is the Nightcrawler set, and that's because I think the Flash might be my favorite minifigure from the line. So, sorry, it looks like I'm missing a couple people's questions, but it's hard. They're going by so quickly, guys, so definitely be patient with me. I'll do my best to get to everyone if I can. Let's see. Maurice C. asks, which is better, the Water Strider or the Manta Ray Bomber? And, I really like the Manta Ray Bomber. It is a good way to get Cole right now because Cole's mech isn't out. But I still think I might like the Water Strider a little bit better. Just because I think, like I said, you get a lot for your money there. All right. Let's check this guy out. He looks pretty great. He's got some arm printing, some tattoo detail, and some wrist strap detail. Only on one arm, but he's got dual molding on the legs, which you know I'm a huge fan of. And he actually has a second face. So that's unique. He's one of the few people in this line that has two faces. All right, let's go ahead and put him here. Let's see. What do you think the questions are going by so quickly now. Why does Lloyd have green eyes? That's a good question. This is definitely a unique choice they made for the movie, and they liked it so much that they're actually continuing that on the TV show. So, yeah. Should I get the Manta Ray Bomber or the Green Ninja Mech Dragon? I would get the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. I just think that one's a really cool build. I think if you could only have one, you'd want the Green Ninja one. Do you think Lloyd will get a girlfriend? Oh, that'd be a fun twist. Let's see. A lot of people are loving my live stream, so I really appreciate all your positive feedback. Is there anyone else who has a second face? And I can't really recall. I think, let's see, does Lloyd have a second face? No, yeah, see, not even Lloyd has a second face. So yeah, I don't know, not many of them do. So, kind of interesting. All right, we've got a question here. What canceled Lego series do you wish Lego would bring back? I mean, I think it's always great when they do a space line, like Classic Space. There were so many great space lines back in the day, and I think it'd be fun to do a version of those that wasn't like a total update. Like, we got Space Police, but it was so different. I would like a slightly updated version, not a completely updated version. So, who knows? All right, we've got a question here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited am I for the movie? 10. 10, 100? Is 100 an option? But yeah. All right. We've got, do you think, let's see. A lot of people are picking up these figures for themselves, which is awesome. What Lego set can you get Cole in a ninja uniform? So that is the Manta Ray Bomber, but you can also get him in the Destiny's Bounty, and he comes without his helmet piece in the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. So there's a few opportunities to get Cole, but I think that the Manta Ray Bomber is probably the easiest way. Let's go ahead. Do I like Gotham? No, I don't like Gotham. I watched a little bit of the first season, but I stopped watching after a while. Will I make a Lego fidget spinner? Not today. I have a regular fidget spinner that I really like, so I don't know that I'll take any time to make another one. All right. JoeScope5 asks, do I have any of the old Spider-Man sets? And actually, yeah, I have quite a few of the old ones, like the old Green Goblin ones and the Doc Ock ones. Yeah, I have a lot of those, but not all of them. But I really liked those ones back in the day. I remember being really excited to collect all of them. And the one that I really always wanted was the, I forget what it was called, but it was the one where you get the version of Spider-Man in the homemade suit. So that was like when he was in the wrestling scene from the first movie. So I was really excited to get that one, and I did. So super fun line, but I'm glad that they brought the whole line back with Lego Marvel superheroes, Lego DC comic superheroes, just because I think it's they've done a lot of great updates. So let's see. All right, do I have all of these figures already? So no, I don't have all of them. I'm still missing one. All right, what is the best set of the season? I think it could be the Destiny's Bounty. That's my opinion. So let's go ahead and open one more of these. I'm going to grab this one from the back corner. All right, what minifigure from the Ninjago movie series do I think is the worst? I mean, honestly, I think they're all pretty great. If I had to say one was the worst, I might say that it's Lloyd in the ninja gear, only because that figure pretty much comes in a few sets. So, like this one here, I think that you can get that figure in a couple other sets. So I feel like they could have used that spot for another great character that hopefully we won't have to miss out on anyone because of that. All right, let's see. Sushi guy, a couple sushi chef guesses. It's a good guess. Let's see. What is my favorite Lego Simpsons figure? Oh my god, guys, it's the Sushi Chef. A lot of you guys got that right. My favorite figure from the Simpsons series. I'm trying to remember all the figures from the Simpsons series. I mean, I really liked just getting the whole family. I think the Maggie figure was pretty funny with that kind of that newer leg, you know, or really body accessory. That was pretty fun. But if I had to pick a favorite, maybe Itchy and Scratchy. I think that was a funny addition too. Or Krusty, but obviously we got Krusty again for Lego Dimensions. So here we go. We've got the Sushi Chef. That's a tough thing to say a few times fast. All right. And let's go ahead and pop this on. And I'm going to set this down here so that he can hold one sushi and then hold the knife in the other hand. So let's see what we've got in the chat. Which Lego Batman movie set is my favorite? Honestly, I love most of the line, but I think my favorite set right now is the new Batwing set. I just think that one turned out so nicely. So let's take a look. Great sushi piece. Same one here. It kind of comes with like a stack of them because he's slicing them. And you can put this guy right in your Ninjago City build. And we did just see him in one of the trailers. I don't know if you guys watched the trailer breakdown where I was able to find him in the background. But great detail all around on this figure. And dual molded boots, which is always a favorite. Let's go ahead and stick him back here. And let's get some other questions. Let's see. What Lego movie set do I least like? I think that I really liked all the city, or what do they call them? Those like kind of those 2-in-1 sets where it's an ice cream truck and something else, or a garbage truck and something else. But I think that those are a little bit less exciting only because they don't come with any of the main characters from the movie. So like sets like Emmett's Constructomech, or you know what do they call it, the Secret Police dropship. Those ones are really exciting because they're very iconic parts of the movie. Plus, they come with great characters. So that's kind of my thought. So let's. Zelda says that looks like Harley Quinn. Yeah, this N-Pop girl has the exact same hairpiece as Harley Quinn, so it does look a lot like her. All right, do I like any of the Dark Knight sets, or do I have any of the Dark Knight sets? Daniel asks. I have the one that was the Tumbler and the Bat from the Dark Knight Rises. That was a great set, but I didn't. And I have the Tumbler, the Ultimate Collector Series Tumbler, but I don't think I had the other one, like the original Tumbler set that came with the Joker, and I was super sad about that. And I know that one's kind of rare right now, so as I always say on these live streams, if anyone has an extra one, let me know. Because I'm always still very interested in filling out my old set collection, even though there's still new ones that I want. Victor asks, what if they made a Lego Star Wars movie? Well, they've made a couple short movies from the series, but they've never made like a version like in the style of the Lego Ninjago movie. So I think it'd be really cool, but I don't know that we'd see it anytime soon, only because of Disney. I think Disney wouldn't want to work with Warner Brothers on that film. I mean, they just, they would want to make it themselves, and obviously then they couldn't, and so I just don't think we're going to be seeing it anytime soon. It was nice enough that we got a cameo in the Lego movie. All right. Let's see. Will I get any Thor sets? So yes, I'm definitely going to get both Thor sets. They did a good job of splitting up the minifigures that you want. So like in one set, they've got Hela and Valkyrie and Bruce Banner. And in the other set, they've got Arena, Hulk, they've got the Grandmaster, Loki. So they did a really good job of making sure that I bought both sets. Dave's13 asks, which one do you think is the rarest? And if you're asking which one of these figures is the rarest, then the answer is no one figure is more rare than another, because each case comes with 60 minifigures, and there are 20 in the series, so every case comes with 3 sets. So you'll get 3 of each figure in every single box. So no one figure is any more or less rare. How many Lego Ninjago movie mini pack series do you have? So I'm missing one of them, I think, if I understood your question. All right. Do you think Jay and Nia will be together in the movie? That's a really good question, and certainly something I could see them changing. They did not change that Kai and Nia are brother and sister, but they might change that, especially because they may not want that romance to get in the way of the rest of the movie, but who knows? Let's see. Do you think that the villain of the movie will be Meowthra or the Shark Army General? I think the movie's certainly going to be, there's going to be a twist with the villain. I don't know what the answer is, but I do think that there's going to be some sort of twist with the villain. So maybe I'll leave it at that. All right. What's the one that I'm missing? Well, I guess we'll find out when we get to the end of this. I'm leaving it as a surprise because you guys might guess it. All right, let's go ahead and open up another package. We only have 3 more left, and as soon as this is done, then unfortunately the live stream will be over. So get your questions in. If you've been saving a good question, let me know. All right, and it is the what is they calling it? GPL Tech. So this one is a really cool one. I remember being super excited for this one, not because I even knew much about the character, but because I really was excited that they had a character with the Batman logo on her t-shirt. I just thought that was kind of a funny kind of nod to the last movie. So, and it also helps make it so that we're reminded that it's all one connected universe. So I guess we don't know if Lego Batman has ever been to Ninjago City, but maybe he has. All right, I'm snapping the cup in, and very nice. So yeah, I really like this one. You can see the Batman logo is kind of covered up by the shirt, but I think it turned out really nice. Some dual molding, which is always a plus, and very cool. We've got a question, will Spinjitzu be in the movie? And yes, it will be in the movie, but it might not be kind of the same depiction of it that we normally have, but like their training outfits are called Spinjitzu training outfits, so we do know that they will be in the movie. All right, we need Ninjago movie brickheads. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. We've got a question, who's my favorite ninja? And I answered this a little bit earlier, and I think for right now I'm going to stick with Zane. So what is the best worst vehicle? Not Destiny's Bounty. So the best vehicle then, it could be the Fire Mech. I think that's really nice. And the worst vehicle, is the boat in Ninjago City. No, I don't know. Honestly, I really love all the vehicles, so it's hard to pick a worst. But there's certainly ones I like more than others. All right, let's open up one more. We only have got 2 more left, guys. All right. A Lego Meowthra set, am I right? Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I don't think we'll be getting anything like that, but that would certainly be funny if they gave us a set that built a big cat. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Oh, we've got Nia. So Nia is, we've got her here. She's in her Spinjitzu training outfit. And actually, it looks like we're getting every single figure, at least except for Zane right now, in the Spinjitzu outfits. So you might get Zane in a future series or a future set in the Spinjitzu outfit, but so far we haven't seen anything announced. But we are getting Jay, Kai, Lloyd, Cole, and Nia now in the Spinjitzu training outfit. Obviously, you could always just buy an extra Nia and an extra Zane from this line to make your own, but it'd be cool to get it in an official set. Maybe it'll come in as a DVD pre-order bonus or come in a book, maybe. Who knows? So pretty nice. Some nice detail here on the legs and nice kind of gold. We've got the Woo Crew logo, so kind of keeping that consistent from the TV show. So pretty nice. And I love this new hairpiece. A lot of you guys thought originally this was the same as the Barbara Gordon piece, but it's not. So let's go ahead and answer another question. What is your favorite Lego Marvel superheroes set? That's a tough question. I'd say in recent history, I really liked some of the sets from Avengers Age of Ultron and from Civil War, like the one, what do they call it? The Quinjet chase one I really liked, or the Airport City Battle one I liked. So there's some nice ones from that line. All right, guys, we've reached the final bag. There's only one more bag, so the stream is unfortunately coming to an end. But it's been a lot of fun. We got a question here. Do I have Mr. Gold? No, I do not have Mr. Gold, unfortunately. It would be a dream to get Mr. Gold, but alas. All right. The Chronomancer asks, will there be a Lord Vortek fun pack? And I'm not sure anymore. I know I made a video all about the rumors that there would be. When people were kind of data mining the game, they did find some evidence that there could be a Lord Vortek fun pack. But as time has gone on, it's actually, the rumors are sort of shifting to make us believe that, unfortunately, that may not be the case. So, kind of a shame, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. Do I have Series 17, somebody asked, and I do. And here we go. Somebody also asked, do I like the Brickheads? And actually, I really like the Brickheads. They're pretty fun. What are the chances of a Lego Batman movie 2? I'd say they're pretty darn high. So stay tuned for a Lego Batman movie 2. That's my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see. Because there's also a lot of other moves they want to make. But it all has to do with, did the set sell well? Did the movie do well? We'll have to see. All right, the final one. Here we go. And it is the Garmadon. So this is very similar to the Garmadon that comes in Garma Mecha Man, if you have that set. But this one actually has a different accessory and a different headpiece. And this is actually, I believe, the only time this piece comes in black. So very neat to get this in another color. And let's slide the head on and put the hat on. And I just love every Garmadon figure. Very, very cool. So let's go ahead and build his staff accessory. And this is a really cool piece. It's kind of like a manta ray or some sort of other aquatic creature, but I really am a big fan of this one. So very cool. And let's go ahead and snap that one into place. I'm going to put it in his lower hand, I think, of his four hands. And let's take a closer look. So very cool. Somebody asks, Brickmaster23 asks, will I do anything special for 20,000 subscribers? Yeah, I mean, I definitely say that once I hit 20,000, I'll probably do something fun, because I usually do something to celebrate kind of all these sort of milestones. 18,000 isn't such a round number. That's why, as I'm super excited about that, I'm not doing anything too crazy for it. But obviously, I'm always just excited when I get any amount of new milestones or big subscriber amounts, because it just means that you guys are liking what I'm doing. I put a lot of effort into everything that I'm doing, and I do it all for you guys. So the more I grow, I really feel like it's all of us growing together, because you guys are the real reason that I get to do any of this, and I get to have a lot of fun and talk bricks with everyone. So I'm just organizing these guys and making them look a little pretty so we can look at them one last time before I hop off of the stream. And let's go ahead and slide these guys in. And I'll also bring in some of the figures that I got before. So we've got this anglerfish, we've got the octopus, we've got the Shark Army General, we've got Jay, and last but not least, the flashback Garmadon. And I will recenter my camera a little bit if I can. Maybe I'll just try to zoom in a little bit. Sorry for all the shaking and such. And I'm actually going to put these guys on the other side just to make it more even. But this is a pretty nice series. So the only one I'm missing, if you guys couldn't tell already, is I'm missing the last Shark Army General. So I'm going to throw her picture up here. There it is. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is the one I'm missing, and I will definitely have to keep on the lookout to try to find her. But honestly, this has been super fun hanging out with you guys and getting to unbox all these figures. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite. So there's a lot of really good ones. You guys know some of my favorites. I've got the N-Pop Girl, Pajama Garmadon. I love the Shark Army characters. So, but which ones are your favorites? Let's see. Shark Army General number 1. Lloyd in the ninja suit. Jay. So, yeah, lots of really good ones. A lot of people are your favorites. And there's a question here. Do you get gain mail? Do you mean fan mail? Not exactly sure what the question is, but let me know if you want to retype that. Shark Army General, some people's favorites, and some other good stuff. Hoodie Lloyd. So yeah, so I guess Silverlight Productions, you're asking, do I ever get fan mail? And I do sometimes, but only when I'm doing some, whatchamacallit? I'm transacting with some of you guys, but in the future, I definitely want to open up a P.O. box of sorts that you guys can send me some stuff, just because I love hearing from you guys. Not that I really expect you guys to send me like crazy things, but I obviously just, the more I get to interact with you guys, the better. So let's see. Shark Army General 1 and 2 and N-Pop Girl. So yeah, a lot of good ones. Brickmaster23 asks, am I an A-fall or a T-fall? I am an A-fall. Who's your favorite Lego Batman minifig? Big Fit Clayface. My favorite Lego Batman minifigure is probably Harley Quinn. I just loved that figure. PJ Garmadon says that's AWM Lego Films favorite. So Hardy Home asks, what's my favorite Lego X-Men set? It might be the one with Deadpool. That one's a really fun one. Civilian Lloyd. Let's see. Do I think any villains escaped from the Phantom Zone? Like, could we be seeing them again? Maybe. Who knows? That was a really fun thing. All right. So we've yeah, it looks like the questions have started to die down a little bit. And so maybe this is a good time as any. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and thank you so much for all your support. Honestly, it means the world to me. You guys, if you guys know me, you know just how appreciative I am of everything that you guys help me to do. And also, be sure that you can get into my giveaway and enter for your chance to win the SDCC Vixen minifigure, just because that's that's a way I get to give back to you guys. So don't worry, we'll be doing more live streams in the future. I've already got at least 2 to 3 more sets that we can do a live build of. So definitely stay tuned for even more. But honestly, you guys are the best. You made this so much fun, and you make every live stream and every video comment section and Twitter and Instagram and everything we do together so much fun. So thank you so much for all the compliments, for all the support. Really means a lot. Someone says, do a face reveal. Not today, maybe in the future. But the fact that you guys are all like getting really sad that the stream's over just makes me feel very grateful that I have amazing subscribers like you guys. So thank you so much. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys.